Good morning. Good morning. Do you think I wasn't here? I was too busy working out what I was going to do and writing it down and thought, well, I'd better get on and do it because they'll be here. How are we all? All right? It's about 30 seconds to 10 o'clock. So if you are watching this live, you've got time to just grab a drink, sort yourself out, get your clear working space. All right. And if you're watching this later on in the week, I've only given you about 30 second prelim. All right. So I think we should probably get going. So get yourself that lovely working area, as I've said. Thank you very much for coming and joining me and just doing what you can. I hope this is all right for you this morning. Let's start with a march. Off you go. All right. So now remember, you can do this in the chair, and that is absolutely fine. And remember, the most important thing is that you are doing something for this 30 minutes. All right? That is the most important thing. You are doing something. This is your 30 minutes, treating yourself, all right, to just that bit of working out, a little bit of moving more. That is all it is. We are moving more. This is great. This is great. So remember, you can be in the chair marching, you can be standing with me, or you can be holding on to a support. Just see how you feel this morning. All right. And thank you for joining me. All right. So thank you very much. I hope this is all right for you. Now, whilst you are marching, let's just think about your posture. So just tune into it. See how you're feeling. Now, look, you might be marching much slower. All right. You may be here, and that is absolutely fine. All right. So you just do what suits you. See what suits your body this morning. If you can gradually make the movement a bit bigger, please go for it. If you can gradually lift the chest up a bit more, looking forwards, thinking about how the breath's coming in and out. See how that chest is feeling. That's good. That's great. Just see how those knees and ankles are feeling. Usual thing, we're going to do all the mobility of the joints. All right. So we're going to start, just as a bit of a change with your fingers, because I want you to just wiggle those, all right, whilst you're marching. Just wiggle those whilst you're marching. That's it. Just give them a wiggle. Give them a wiggle. That's it. Just start to tune in to all these different joints that we've got. All right. Let's move on to your wrists. Circle them around. How are you doing with those feet? All right there. So just circle the wrists around one way. Very nice. And let's circle the wrists around the other way. Yes, very good. Lovely stuff. Excellent. Excellent. All right, everybody. So relax that down. Come and take your feet so they're hip width apart and hold them still. Take your arms down by your side, and I want you to do a bicep curl. Just want you to think about those elbows moving. We're going fists to the shoulders, arms down. Fists to the shoulders, arms down. 2 more. Try and extend the arms down. That's it. So you work through those elbow joints. Lovely. Stop. Shoulder shrug. Ready? Lift yourselves up to the shoulders, up to the ears, and down. And again, shoulder shrug and down. 2 more. Lift and lower. Now, one more time. Just see how you go there. Brilliant. And give those shoulders a roll now. Forwards up. Back and down. And again, forwards up. Back and down. Wonderful. Twice more. Forwards up. Back and down. Lovely. One more time. Working through those shoulders. Lovely stuff. And stop. Let's turn your head and look one way. Let's come back to the middle. Let's turn your head and look the other way. Come back to the middle. Do that movement again. Ready? Side to side with that neck. Looking over your shoulder. Just trying to warm up through that neck. Let's do that one more time. Excellent stuff. Now, I want you to have a go at taking your neck backwards. Put 2 fingers on your chin. Have a nice tall body here. All right, good. Now, I'm just going to turn to the side. I want you to take your chin back. Then bring it forwards. Bring your chin back away from those fingers. Bring it forwards. I want you to think about the muscle that is taking your head back. All right, now this is really good for our posture as you just become aware of those neck muscles and how they work the spine. One more time, one more time. Back. Good. Stop. All right, relax. Give those shoulders another bit of a wiggle out. All right, just feel how that neck is kind of like, all okay. Do you need to give it a bit of a rub after that? Right in there, right in those knobbly bits there. Just give them a bit of a rub there. That's it. Good. Yeah. All right. Okay. And now let's get back to that lovely upright posture. So let's keep your feet so they're wide. All right. And I want you to lift up out of the hips. Lift, expand through the rib cage. Bring your shoulders back and down so you've got that lovely long neck and long spine. Leaning side to side. Ready? One side. Come back to the middle and the other side. Come back to the middle. Lovely. Let's go again. Ready? Let's go side to side. One side and the other side. Wonderful. Let's do one more time each side. Ready? Leaning in a nice straight line with that hip. And the other one, off you go. Wonderful. And come back to the middle. Excellent. Take the lock off the knees so they're slightly bouncy. Hold on to your elbows. Draw your shoulders down and back. Let's twist around one way. Come back to the middle. Twist around the other way. Come back to the middle. Wonderful. Let's go again. Ready? I'm just going to come up a bit closer towards you here. So you're going side to side. All right. And again. So it's side to side. All right. You happy there? All okay? I'm just coming back again. That's it. Yeah. Now you can see hopefully that my hips aren't moving too much. They're trying to stay facing forwards. And I'm just trying to isolate through the top part there. Usual thing, you know what you're doing. It's just really, really good to tick off that movement, get that spine moving. Arms down by your waist, give them a wiggle out. Let's give them a swing forwards and backwards. Have you got enough room there? That's it. Give them a swing forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. That's it. So just loosen them off there and there. Well done. That's it. Get that range of movement going. Take care of your shoulders. Just try and get, that's it. Yeah, lovely, lovely. Great. Okay, last one. Terrific. All right, you can stop there. Pop your hands on those hips. All right, now then, lovely up and tall again. Lift through the chest. Remember, bring the shoulders back and down and start to twist and circle through those hips. Okay, so you're just trying to get everything in the spine moving, loosening up. That's good. Work through a range of movement that suits you, all right? I've got quite a big range of movement. You just do what suits you, all right? Promise me, do what suits you. That's good. And the fact that you are giving it a go is the most important thing. Let's go around the other way. And thank you very much for coming every week, because this is the same movement, isn't it? We always do, really the same warm-up, and it's just ever so good for our body. You just got to tick it off, like taking medicine, like eating your fruit and veg. All right, great. Come on back here into the middle. All right, I want you to think about our knees now. So bring your feet in. Let's just have a little march so you can feel your knees moving again. Feel your arms moving again. Because you've moved the shoulders and moved the arms, moved the waist, you may find that this march is a little bit easier, all right? So that's the idea behind doing those mobility moves. It gets us moving, it gets us warmed up, and hopefully it makes this march feel a bit easier. Feels a bit easier in your range of movement. That's it, good, yes, lovely. You've just gone through all that range of movement, and hopefully it's just oiling the joints, all right? We're just oiling them, all right? All right, your knees. Slow it down. I want you to bring your heels up towards your bottom. So hold on to something, bring your heels up. Now what I'd like you to try and think about is really squeezing your hamstring. All right, so the knees stay close together there, and I want you to focus on the backwards movement there, so it's heel towards your bottom. Some people like to put their hands behind them here, so you're sort of aiming your heel up towards them, but it's all right if you've got nice long arms. All right, so just see how you go. You don't have to do that because you might prefer to be holding on, but just try and get that heel flicking up towards your bottom. And again, go at a speed that suits you. Try, if you can, to stand up tall. All right, there is a bit of a tendency to lean forward. So see if you can really fight it up tall. All right, ankles now. So stop there. Dig your heel into the floor, then pop the toe on the floor. So I want you to go heel and toe. And I want you to really picture that ankle pointing and pressing, hinging. Nice big hinge. Yes. Lovely. And you've got that little bit of a knee lift as well going on. All right, last one. And you can stop there. Excellent. Let's change sides. Off you go. Ready? Heel and toe and heel and toe. Stand tall. Bring those shoulders back and down. That's it. Picture the ankle hinging. Picture how it's getting better for your ankle as you go through that range of movement. All right, really important, that one. Good. All right, they're all important. Okay, you can stop there. All right, let's have a march. Now, we have warmed everything up, as in we've gone through all that range of movement. We're going to move in this morning. We're going to do some strength exercises straight away. Okay, so you can ease that march down. Hopefully you all feel sort of warm enough, all right, and kind of tuned in, because we're starting with squats. We're going to do 10 squats. Now, you can hold on if you like. You can have a chair behind you. You can have a chair in front of you. Slow it down, stop, and stand tall. Now, this is your finish position, all right? So you've got nice straight legs. Your hips are pushed forwards and you're squeezing that bottom cheek, all right? You're up really tall. So think, how tall can I get up to the ceiling? Squat down now. Ready? Push your bum back. Now keep your weight in the heels down. Now lift up and extend all the way up to the ceiling. All right, here we go again. This is number 2. Now, if you are not holding on, you can, if you feel all right, you can take your arms up to the ceiling, and that can really help us finish, okay? So this is number 4. Option. There. Good. Down and 6. So take your time. All right, down there. You can come up tall and you can really push up. There. 7. All right, good. Now those arms are optional. You don't have to. 8. I just want you to think about extending up. That's it, right through the chest, right up through those hips. Last one, last one, last one, last one. Excellent. And relax and give those legs a bit of a wiggle out. Okay. All right. Good. Now then, hips. Hold on again. Side leg raises. Ready? Lift up tall. Put your weight on that one leg, hand on the hip. We're going to do 10. Ready? We go out, in, 2. Now stand tall on the middle there. 3. Ready? Feet straight. 4. Straight. And 5. And straight. And 6. And straight. Well done. And 7. Good. And 8. And 9. And 10. Very good. Give yourself a little hip wiggle there. All right, we're doing the other side. Ready, steady. Hold on to that support. Lift up tall. Weight on that supporting leg. Ready, and 1. Stand tall. 2. Stand tall. Well done. And 3. Stand tall. Very good. 4. Stand tall. And 5. Stand tall. Lovely. Try and get that toe pointing down towards the floor. Excellent. Ready? 6. Good. Now get that weight even. Lovely. Here we go. 7. Lovely. We're nearly there. 8. Can you feel it in that hip? Really, really good for us. Try and keep that toe pointing down towards the floor. Try and keep up really tall. Oh, I was counting and then I lost count. 1 more. And then stop. Oh, all okay there? All right, so just move through those hips. Lengthen the muscle out again by just sort of pushing it side to side. See what I mean? So if you just sort of push yourself side to side, push the hip. All right there in the knees? Give everything a wiggle out. All right, hamstrings. Now, we did these at the beginning in the warm-up. We're going to try and get that movement a bit bigger now. All right, so I'm going to actually get you to lean over. All right, so you can lean over so you've got that hip tilt. Okay. All right, so let's take a leg behind you. All right, so let's do 10. This leg here nice and supported. Hold on. All right, and we're doing 10 curls. So I want you to go curl, and you can put it down. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. How are you doing there? And 6. It's hard on the hamstring, isn't it? 7, and 8, and 9. It's also hard on that supporting leg. 10. Stop there and stand. All right? It's hard that not having a rest in between. I don't know why I've done it this way instead of having a rest in between. Anyway, we've got to do the same on this leg. So here we go. You ready? And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Well done. And 5. Just pulling through the tummy. Support your back. 6, and 7, and 8, or 9. This is quite a good one. 10 to do. You can do this in bed lying down in the morning. All right, so on your front, you know, it is a really useful one to do. Keep working through that hamstring. You know, keep the hamstrings lovely and strong. Well done. All right, what was next? Ankles. Couldn't think what it was then. I've written it down. All right, so we are doing heel raises. So you can hold on. Let's do 1 holding on. Ready? So your feet are hip width apart. You are standing tall. Remember, this is your finished position again. All right, so we're going lift up and lower down. You're going lift up nice and firmly and powerfully and lowering down that little bit slower. That's number 2. All right, we're going number 3 and down. Now stand up tall. Ready? 4 and down. Up to you. You might want a light touch on there. 5. Or you could raise your arms up to the ceiling. See how you feel for these last 5. Ready? So this is 6 and 7. Oh, it's a bit harder, isn't it, with the arms up to the ceiling? And 8. You're reaching up. All okay? And 9. Oh, I think I might go back to holding on. And 10. Excellent. And stop. All okay? Get the idea? All right. Remember, it's your workout. So if there's anything you don't like, don't do it. It's fine. All right? It's fine. Or if there's anything that you think, oh my God, no. You know, don't worry about it. You can do something else, or you can just have a breather until it's the time to do the exercise that you want to do again. All right. Okay. So here we go. Last one. It's toes upwards now. This one is probably better to hold on. All right. So feet hip width apart, stand tall. Pull your tummy in. Ready? You go toes up and down. We focus on the shins. 2 and down. Well done. And 3 and down. And 4 and down. Well done. And 5. Good. How are those shins doing? 6. Oh. And 7. Sorry, I was just looking at the time. 8. Good. And 9. One more time. And 10. Excellent. Have a release there. Good. All right. We're going to do one more exercise because then I want to have a long stretch. So I want you to try standing on one leg. All right. So this is our balance. It's a simple move. You're going to stand on one leg, but obviously it's not simple for our brain and our muscles and our balance. So we're going to take it easy. You're going to work up to it. You're going to put your weight on that one leg. You're going to slide that heel back and upwards towards your bum if you can, so your knees stay close. You choose how you have your hands. All right, you might want a lighter touch. You might want no touch if you're feeling balanced this morning. You're looking off into the distance. All right, you're looking at something that isn't moving and you are strong. You are confident on that standing leg. If you've had a wobble and you put the foot down, stop and come back to it and see if you can stay here for another 5 seconds. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop And then move your hips again side to side. It is hard, isn't it, on that standing leg? Really hard, but really effective. So you can have a go at this at a later time when you're brushing your teeth. It is really, really good for us to stand on one leg, and it will get better with practice. So you bring that heel up towards your bottom, you look forwards, but we do have off days with our balance. It's really weird. And sometimes it's just about how you've gone into the position. So if you've had a wobble, don't worry about it. Just put your foot down and start again. All right, you're standing tall. You are strong on that standing leg, and that ankle really moves a lot. That's completely normal. You're staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and put that foot down. Now that is really good. Right, okay. Stretching. So a few sort of longer stretches today. Okay, so starting off with our, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to start off with lower calf, all right? So we haven't done this one before. It's new. So we would have done it in classes, actually. If you've been to my classes, I normally do it sitting down. So I wanted to take a foot back behind you, not too far, right? Your feet are hip width apart. Now, I need you to bend the knee. I want you to try and stretch this one here, right? The one at the back. So I want you to bend the knee, and then I want you to slightly move your weight, tucking the hips underneath you a bit. All right? Because what we're going to try and do is stretch the lower calf. Okay? So try and press that heel, this one. All right, and then come on up. So let's try the other side. So what I've done is I've taken a small step back, so it's not as far as your big calf. All right, and then just soften off the knees. And then actively bend that back one a bit more and tilt the hips slightly forward so the weight moves forward slightly. Okay, now this is lower calf. Pressing that heel down. All right, so in order to stretch that lower calf around by the ankle and the Achilles, you've got to bend the knee. All right, come on up. Now we're going to do our normal calf stretch that we do. You can probably take a slightly bigger step back, press the heel down and lean forward. So can you see you've got that lovely straight calf now, and it should feel stretching higher up in the big belly of the calf. Again, you've leaned slightly forwards to feel the stretch there. Nice deep breaths. Breathe into it, press the heel down, and come on up. All right, and then I want you to change sides. So toe, heel, bend. So bend that supportingly, press the heel into the floor, lift up tall in the chest still, and really think about how you're stretching the calf, how good this is for you. And I need you to breathe into it. Stay there, stay there, stay there, because they're going to stretch better if you can hold it for a bit longer. All right, so the muscle gets a chance to be used to being in this position. All right, so it's a bit like a piece of blue tack. All right, you stretch it. That's it. And then it stays that little bit stretched, like an elastic band, something like that, you know, balloon. All right, come on back in and give that a wiggle. Okay, right. Inner thigh I wanted to do. So take your feet wide. Okay, now then, you might not need to be this wide, actually. If I show you the stretch, you might find that you take a slightly narrower stretch. We're gonna keep the hips facing forwards and turn one foot out slightly, because I want you to bend that, all right? So what we're doing is bending one knee, heading off that way, and you just kind of ease down into it until you feel a stretch in your inner thigh. Now try and see if you can take everything around so it faces the front, all right? So you haven't turned around that way. You are here, and you are just easing it down. And you're trying to keep that knee over the line of the ankle, and this foot is straight towards me. All right, so that's it. Good. Chest open. That's it. Hands can be on a support. I should have said that. I'm sorry. All right, and then you come on in. And then you change sides. So the hips face forwards. You turn that one foot to face me, and the other foot goes out. Try and keep everything square on and then just bend. So you kind of sink down. Right, so you can hold on to something. You don't have to hold on. All right, you can be tall here. Now, some people, I probably should have said this before, some people might have their arms out maybe, or you can have them here, but it's just to try and encourage us to have hips, shoulders square, and you're feeling the stretch. You might feel it on both sides actually, but you're feeling the stretch there in that inner thigh. All right, so you just ease down into it, and then you come on back up. All okay? Lift your feet back in. Okay, good. All right, now we're going to try and do the outer thigh. All right, so what I'd like you to do, we did this last week. All right, so we're going to take one foot. Now, up to you here. You can take it all the way across if that feels all right in the hips. It might not. All right, so if it doesn't, let me come to the side, have it slightly in front of you. All right, and then I want you to look. You've got that foot that's over or in front. You push away from it. All right, so I want you to try and feel the stretch in the outer thigh. And then see if you can take the other arm up and over. Okay. All right, up to you, up to you. You might find that's better here. And then you come on up. All right, so change legs. So just do what you can. All right, the aim is to push your hip out. All right, so you can have your foot in front. You can have it all the way across you. It's about pushing that hip out. All right, so just get your foot where it needs to be so that you're balanced, so you've got something to hold on to if you need to. All right, so you're pushing that hip out, and then you can lean over if that feels okay. You don't have to. That's like an extra stretch. It just helps to kind of stretch all the way from here up to here. So it just elongates the stretch a bit. Okay. How was that? Not sure about that stretch. I'm not sure whether it's too kind of unbalanced to be any good. So sometimes actually I find that is enough of a stretch, you know, when you push your hip out with your feet hip width apart. I can feel that stretching okay. Can you? Can you do it like that? Oh, okay, right. So now stand with your feet so they are shoulder width apart. I want you to take your arms out to the side and up to the ceiling. Ready? Out and up. We're not finished yet. Out and up. And then all the way down. All right, and let's do that again. So see if you can get out and up. So really big reach up to the ceiling. That's it. And then all the way down. All right, now shoulder stretch. Take one arm in front of you. Take it across the chest and pull. So you've got the back of the shoulder stretching there. Okay, good. And relax, and then change sides. Up, across, and pull. Okay? Good. Good. All right. And let's now give our chest a stretch. So pop your hands on top of your bottom. Lift the chest up. Look, so you lift and you squeeze. So try to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Taking nice deep breaths. Really good for our posture, this one. Okay, last couple of minutes, we're going to finish off with some Tai Chi. So relax the arms, take your feet so they are wide, they're a comfortable distance apart, and I want you to actively bend the knees, all right? So like you're sitting down, all right? You're not squatting, but you're just kind of sitting down on something, all right? So you've got that nice kind of spongy knee. All right, elbows in at the side, palms up to the ceiling. I want you to imagine that you've got two bowls of water in front of you, and you are just circling them around, keeping the water flat, but just giving them that bit of a swirl. Can you see me all right? If I stand to the side, we're here, look. So you get that bit of opening in the chest. That's it, and you're just walking through those bowls here. Okay, so you've still got those feet wide. And I want you to calm everything down. So look ahead. Focus on your breathing. Try and do it with your mouth shut. So you are breathing in and out through your nose, okay? Have a go. Right, let's just do one more like that. Okay, one more breath and relax. All right, now then, keep your feet so they're wide. You can sort of take your lock off your knees for a sec. Okay, now we have done this one before. Watch this, all right? I'm going to sit back down on that horse again. We're going to do the one where you wave your arm out to the side and bring it back down, and then the other one comes up. Do you remember doing this one a while ago? Okay, what I want you to do though, ready, is I want you to add in a bit of a body shift as you move the arms. So I want those arms to be soft. I want you to feel them floating up, floating out to the side, and coming back here into the middle as you look at the other hand. Can you see me all right whilst you're doing this? Join in when you're ready. We're waving hands like clouds. You're imagining that that hand is a mirror. You're looking into the palm as it goes out to the side, and then you come back into the middle. And each time, see if you can shift the body weight a bit. Yeah, good. Good. It's slow movements in those knees and thighs. All right, it's much slower movement. It's much calmer movement. Can you have a go with that breathing again? Close your mouths. In and out through the nose. Can we do one more time each side? You can stop there. You can come back to the middle. Was that okay? Bit of Tai Chi to finish with. It's very, very good for our strength and balance and very good for falls prevention, you see. Really good, all that movement, that 3D movement. Anyway, look, I hope you've had a nice time this morning. I hope you have done something that suits you for your 30 minutes. We did it. Whatever we've done, we've moved more, and that is brilliant. That's what we do. Thank you very much. I will see you again next week. Have a great week. Have a great day. Bye.